And we're live. So, what has been happening in the world since our last episode? Well, as I mentioned before, Russia and France are tag teaming the German Empire right now, and it looks like they're going to lose bigly very quickly. As we can see, the Russians have already taken over. They've already smashed through Poland, are heading into eastern Prussia. Meanwhile, the French have broken through in the west. They've taken over Liège and over on Luxembourg. I believe that they've already annexed Alsace-Lorraine as well. Doesn't look like there's a lot of hope for the Germans at this point. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Looks like the Qing Empire has just taken back most of the German concessions. And it looks like the German Empire is going to be pretty short-lived after all. Anyway, back to America. Because remember, this is not globalism, this is Americanism. We're continuing to pull our forces out of Mexico, except for a few militia divisions to hold down any partisan resistance. If we take a look at our economy, we have ceased most production. We're currently focusing on consumer goods in order to bring our descent back down. Unfortunately, since we're at peacetime, our industrial capacity is basically fallen into the toilet. Now, I had forgotten that in this game, democracies in peacetime, you only get to then control like a fraction of your actual economy, which I guess kind of makes sense, but is a little frustrating right now because we really need to build up before we're willing to take on the Entente, which is basically what I'm planning to do. Anyway, we're going to get improved light tank. IBM here is going to be researching, 1939, so we can't get improved computing yet. Basic pharmacology, actually. Actually, let's go for nuclear research. That is something we want to put in quick. Actually, let's get Oppenheimer working on nuclear research right now. Thank you, Mr. Oppenheimer. Alright, Ernest King. Once again, I think we can probably be working on some naval doctrines. Massive strike, advanced commerce defense. Deck load spotting. Oh, he doesn't seem to be well suited for that. Actually, I think he is. So he's going to be working on deck load spotting. Springfield Armory is going to be researching 1939 infantry. Norfolk Naval Yard is going to be researching the 1940 troopship, 1940. Wow, actually, guess we can't. Let's go for aircraft. Maybe 1930 naval bomber. Strategic bomber, 1939. Let's go with improved carrier air group, actually. We're going to want those. And we don't really seem to have Alexander aircraft. Can go for that. Alright, and research teams are full. Let's see, what units can we deploy at this point? Let's see. Not a whole lot. German Empire. Austria will be our ally in this war. Well, while that certainly is good news for Germany, it looks like it might be too little too late, I think. It looks like Danzig has been cut off from the rest of Germany, and so whatever forces are in there are probably going to just be annihilated. We can't really see what's happening in Germany right now, but and it says here that Russian Empire just annexed Poland. The more things change, the more they stay the same, I suppose. Now, here's something interesting I've noticed, is all these Baltic puppet states of Russia, the head of state is set as Tsar of all Russians. A, quote, popular figurehead. Interesting choice. Anyway, so until our descent goes down, we're probably just going to be sitting tight. So let's take a look. What are our deployable units? We have lots of brigades that we can deploy, mostly artillery and engineers, which is good. We have an infantry division, Washington, the 4th Iron Horse Division, that's good. We definitely need more infantry now than before. So we've got a few, our army groups are hanging out in Corpus Christi under Lieutenant General DeWitt. I think what we're going to do is we're going to be equipping DeWitt with a engineering. Okay, so an engineering and an artillery brigade. Yeah, artilleries increase your soft attack capability. What about engineers? Reducing disorganization. So we're going to actually equip these divisions with one of each. Division of that and infantry. Finally, artillery and an engineer. Let's bring Major General DeWitt to Tucson, perhaps. Maybe we'll put him in Tijuana, actually. This is going to take some planning. I think we're going to take the U.S. 13th Corps into Cheyenne. Let's take that artillery unit off these militia for now. Got cavalry militia. We'll move them up north. I don't think we have strategic redeployment in this game. At least, if there is, I have no idea where I would find it. I can try giving orders here: plan defense, anti-partisan duty reserve, support defense, support attack. There doesn't seem to be a strategic redeployment option, so I think maybe that's just not a feature in this game. Anyone feel free to correct me on that. Russian Empire annexed Galicia, Lodomeria. Not really sure where that is, but Ukraine is also... Oh, they're not a puppet state of Russia. They are independent, but they're completely surrounded by Russia. And Belarus, the puppet state of the Russian Empire. And the Russians are closing in on Berlin right now. Once again, this is kind of an eerie parallel to actual history here. But I've actually played this game a few times. Not as America before, but as other countries. And I have noticed that it seems that the Germans get their ass kicked very quickly. Sydney's in Cologne. Cindy's, I believe, is the term for the syndicalists. Our reporter sent us horrible news. Syndicalist forces have entered the Cologne city, which means that Imperial Germany is likely to lose the war. A sign we shouldn't stay out of it. Peacetime IC modifier changed by plus 40%. Domestic policies have moved one towards intervention. Oh no. Oh no is right. That's not good. But it has increased our peacetime industrial capacity, which is excellent. Now that our consumer goods are roaring along. Oh, we just finished researching Interceptor 1937. Can we research secret weapons? Oh, already researching rocket engines. That's good. As far as aircraft frames go, do we want strategic bombers? Maybe, multi-role fighters or interceptors? Escort fighters. Anyone have... so here's a question for all of my viewers here. What's the difference between interceptors, fighters, and escort fighters? Like, is there some reason I should be going for one or the other? I've never really used them much. I don't really know. Right now, we're just going to research some naval bombers, because I anticipate a lot of naval actions in the future. But what kind of fighters should I be going for? If anyone has any ideas, I'd like to hear them. Our economy is roaring along. Consumer goods are... it's huge. It's huge. There's no other way to say it. German Empire, government announces enemy at the gates happened to them recently. Yes, that does sound... Russian Empire annexed Ukraine. Well, yeah. Short-lived Ukrainian independence, indeed. looks like Hungary, which is a puppet of Austria, which is on the side of Germany. Wow, I think we're going to end up seeing this entire eastern part of Europe just fall to the national populist Russians. And Ukraine was just released as a puppet state. Yes. Oh, Malorussia as well. Malorussia. I guess that's where Ukraine was supposed to be. So, Iron Guard Romania. Interesting. They don't seem to be allied to anybody. Offer alliance? No. German Empire annexed Bohemia. I'm not really sure how that happened, but I don't think that I don't really think that's going to matter much in the long run. You can see here that and then Bohemia has just been now a puppet of the German Empire. Well, it looks more like they're just rearranging the deck chairs in the Titanic at this point. Germany is basically dead. And I'm not really sure when the war began. Can you check to see the date of the start of the war? It doesn't look like it. Not looking good. Dissolving the Office of War Information. The Office of War Information did a lot of good job. That's not right English. However, we need to reconsider its further maintaining. Mantaining. Someone should run a spell checker through this. We know that major conflict is going to break out in Europe, and we may need the Office of War Information to convince U.S. citizens that we should join this war. No, we may need it in the future, plus 1% national assent. Yes, we won't need it, minus 5%. What was the... Okay, yeah, we won't need it. So I've just received a note here about strategic redeployment in Hearts of Iron 2, which thank you, but again, this is I can't find that option here in what's it called, Darkest Hour. If anyone can help me out, that'd be great. But I think I'm gonna be getting that help in just a minute. See, I've already got like this team. I've got the best people. We have the best people here in America. My shit-tastic computer just froze for a bit. Free people in Flanders, Wallonia have declared their independence from the Commune of France. And there is now a syndicalist Belgium. Yep, France is starting to set up puppet states in former German territories. So we still have units we need to redeploy ourselves. Let's go down to normal speed. And 3rd Infantry Division. We'll get rid of that police unit, and we're going to add an engineer. And here we have MacArthur's 2nd U.S. Army Corps. Let's add some more artillery. Well, here's another question I have: is that having one engineer brigade in your whole army, will that give the benefit to the entire army, or does every single individual division have to? Control right click. Let's see. So supposedly, if I want to strategically redeploy, I should hit Control right click. Oh my God! Wow, we do have strategic redeployment. I can't believe it. That this is a game changer. I never even knew about this. This is incredible. Wow. Well, if that's the case, then fantastic. We're going to strategically redeploy MacArthur to... I think we're going to strategically redeploy him to Ciudad Juarez. Oh, I misclicked. Let's strategically redeploy him there. And let's bring this guy up into Watertown. Good question. Not really sure what's a good place. Maybe Detroit. Oh, we'll bring him to Buffalo. This is the problem with the PSA being in the Entente, is that we've got such a large area to defend. I can't help but feel that maybe we're going to have to maybe accept Canadian occupation of land of our territories temporarily, at least for a bit. Well, we could probably drop this these militia into Bismarck. Strategic redeploy to Concord. Raging Cajuns can maybe head into Albany. Baltimore. Maybe into, not Syracuse. Duluth, maybe? Might not be the best idea. We'll bring them into Syracuse. And we've got U.S. Cavalry, maybe Birmingham, and 4th New York Militia. We'll just keep them in Detroit. Hamilton. Right next to Toronto. And so we do have the Bayou Bandits, which will deploy into there. USS Ranger, which will deploy into New Orleans, which is an aircraft carrier. Descent is on the way down. See. We are still in... we have some more units left here. I think we can strategically redeploy them out. Can you strategically redeploy over an ocean? Let's find out. No, we cannot. Alright. Well, I'm gonna land in there. And put that in there too. Oh, excellent. And the flotilla, we're going to just drop them off in... let's just say New York, and not sea transport. Let's rebase to New York. All right. United Provinces declared war on Central America. We are allied with the Central Provinces. Influence nation. Offer alliance. Military alliance with Honduras. Where is Honduras? Okay. Maybe join alliance? You need to ask United Provinces to join. Where is United? Okay. Can I join their alliance? What? Why wouldn't they let me join their alliance? It's crazy. The United States says you want to join an alliance when you're a South American nation. You don't want to join. We have super good relations with them. What? Help for anti-syndicalist countries? Yes. But we can't do that until the Pacific States of America does not exist. That sucks. Well, all the more reason we want to make that invasion of California work out. Redeploying to Ciudad Juarez. Units being redeployed. Corpus Christi. Currently, 1st U.S. Army Corps under General Somerval. Major workers' strike. That sucks. Alright, well, artillery and engineer. Okay, so where should we move here? I think we maybe I'll strategically redeploy them to maybe up into Canada, honestly. Good question. Okay, we're gonna bring them back into Albany. Alright. This strategic redeployment stuff is fantastic. No, don't have to just trudge everyone across the entire United States. It's great. Descent is going down bigly, and I think descent is also pretty low in Cuba as well. We're doing pretty good, keeping partisan activity down. We are currently repairing the infrastructure in Cuba, and that seems to be going well. Can probably add another military police unit in Mexico City. Kingdom of Poland has been released as, I believe, a puppet state of the Russian Empire. Yes, it has. And the French have just taken Berlin. It seems the Russians decided not to make a drive for it for some reason. So let's see what happens. Yeah, the French have won the war. That's basically it. How long did that war last? Like 3 months? Like, Germany basically just got creamed. It wasn't even close. Let's see. 1940. Well, we don't really need to research any. Let's try going for air doctrines now. We haven't researched any air doctrines in a long time. First strike. Operational destruction, tactical. Well, we do have a lot of those. What is it? Strategic bomb? Not strategic bombers, but those close air. They. Just a second. We have to check to see what they're called again. Where did I leave them? Are they parked? Yeah, they're parked in Corpus Christi. They are. Oh, tactical bombers. Yes. So we're going to improve our tactical bomber capabilities here. Command up to 8 squadrons. Command up to 3 squadrons. Command up to 4 squadrons. And up to 8. Okay, excellent. So one advantage I think we have is that the PSA has not really fought a lot of wars. As in, well, they did fight us briefly, but we had basically nothing to oppose them with in the West. So what happened is they just took some territory and then we conceded and the war was over. Oh, looks like someone's at my door. Lovely. Oh, we just finished researching one of the nuclear doctrines. Hey, bring him in, Yeah, come on, take a seat. Oh.
That's good. Kawasaki's gonna come in a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously coming.
Oh, okay.
Here's 2,000 yen.
Oh, thanks.
Tonight.
Oh, thanks a lot.
And you guys want some ice cream?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's... All right, cool. Sounds great.
Dude, how was last night?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. We playing Mule later?
Yeah. As soon as I'm done cleaning up this mess and have her inspection, get an approval rating.
Oh, okay, wonderful. All right, cool. Thanks a lot, dude.
And then I'll come down.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, I need to come down too if you can make a phone call for me and cancel my internet service.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I'll be down soon.
Sounds good. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Just had a little business to take care of. Let's see. It's 1939. We can't get isotope separation yet, so we'll just research basic pharmacology. And we're going to have Harvard University work on that. Excellent. Springfield Armory. Armor and artillery. Heavy tanks? Not really sure. Static anti-air brigade. Anti-tank, 1938. Might be worth it. Common France just integrated Alsace-Lorraine. Developed improved light tank. Wow, that was fast. Could go for medium tanks, honestly. Yeah, I think that will really, I think not as a brigade, but as a division level unit, I think tanks might be worth it. Initial stabilization. Czechoslovakia. Yeah, so Czechoslovakia is getting overrun by France as well. Central America annexed Honduras. Good. Wait, what? That can't be good. Luxembourg is now a syndicalist puppet. United Provinces join alliance. They do not want to have their alliance joined. offer a guarantee on the United Provinces. Descent is coming down quickly. That's what I like to hear. Kingdom of Poland. Russia just controls this random corridor west of Poland. They used to be part of Germany. And the German Empire has fled to... what is it? Kiel, I guess. Oh, Flensburg. Perfect. Flensburg government. Wonderful. Where did I put my ice cream?
I stuck it in your freezer.
Oh, could you give me a spoon, please?
You don't have any clean ones.
Oh,
so I can wash this.
Oh, thanks a lot. And France just annexed Czechoslovakia. Yeah, it looks like pretty much all of Europe will be syndicalist pretty soon here. Kingdom of Spain might be. And looks like Canada's been making strides in their air force. I don't think it's going to help them that much, but Carrier Air Group 1937 has been finished. That's good. Strategic bombers, transport planes, multi-role fighters, escort fighters. Just go for fighters, I guess. Excellent. Thanks.
Do you like chocolate or do you like vanilla
I
ice
like
cream?
vanilla. Yum, yum, yummy.
Yum, yum, yummy. Oh shit! I can put this in ginger.
All right. 3rd Kentucky Division. Let's take them out of New York. Bring them up into Syracuse, I suppose. All right. And where should we move these guys? Maybe in order to hold off a Canadian attack, we want to mark Minneapolis. Maybe bring them into Sioux Falls. Maybe bring them into Fargo.
Don't you know?
Good question. Well, I think actually we'll keep them up north. The real war with Canada is going to be real war with Canada is going to be up north here. It's not going to be in the northwest. It's going to be in the northeast. I think we may just have to accept temporary Canadian occupation of Alaska. There's no victory point provinces there. Not really a whole lot of anything much for us. Although a good air base and naval base in Anchorage, but I don't think the Canadians really have much of a fleet either. So that's not really much of a concern. And since we control the Panama Canal, the Pacific States fleet isn't really much of a concern for us either. So, Well, here we go. Berlin has fallen. Imperial Germany's lost the war. This is a sign we should either lend either Canada or the German Empire a hand to save the world from this syndicalist threat. Peacetime IC modifier changed by plus 60%. Oh no. Well, our peacetime IC modifier is very high, but our chances of actually successfully getting Canada to help us out here, I think, is not really very high. Oh, actually, interestingly enough, Canada is currently fighting the syndicalists. But I don't really think that they're really going to do much. Like, just because it seems that they don't really have the ability to invade Europe. And I sincerely doubt the French are going to invade Canada. Russian Empire annexed Hungary. Wow. Let's see, Colt Manufacturing. It is now 1940. Let's go with 1940s Marines, actually. We don't really have any good... that's disappointing. Land Doctrines, 1940. Integrated Support. That's something we're going to want. Omar Bradley. Perfect. Harvard University. Let's take a look at Industrial. Radar Station Efficiency. Isotope Separation. Nope. Improved Computing. We want that. And we're going to have IBM work on that. Perfect. 1940. Self-propelled anti-air. Anti-tank, 1940. Yep, Springfield Armory working on that. And wow, so Russia has annexed most of Eastern Europe. More relations to them, plus 29. Well, that's not bad. Influence nation. Nope. Offer non-aggression pact. Nope. Joint alliance. Don't ask for military guarantee independence. We don't really need to guarantee independence of Russia, but this is not the outcome that I was hoping. Now, joining the Entente might have been an option, but we are not going to allow the Pacific States of America to continue to divide us. Because MacArthur is a divider. He's not a divider. He's a uniter. Office of Strategic Services. U.S. government shall have its host of spies. One towards open society. National set by -5. Alright, yes, our descent is now 0, and we can now stop putting that, and we don't need supplies. We need production and upgrades. Perfect. Wow. What is happening here? Oh, we finished industrial capacities, 10 convoy transports. The reinstatement of Middle Africa has happened to the German Empire. Annexed Middle Africa, alright. German Empire announces the new capital has happened to them. So I think what happened here is, so Germany, the German Empire is now based in Africa. Right next to their old friends, the Kingdom of France, which also fled to Africa. Interesting. Anyway, so where is the new German capital, I guess, is the question I have. Is it in... Where is it? Oh, Dar es Salaam. Okay. Yeah, and Kaiser Wilhelm II fled there. Interesting outcome. Canada occupies the Danish North Atlantic possessions. I think that means Greenland. Finished an engineer. Russian Empire annexed Austria. Wow, okay. France annexed Denmark. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Alright. Industrial capacity has been finished. Medium tank may now be deployed. Huh? Oh, yes. New nation. The free people in Austria. Oh, okay, so Austria is now a puppet state of Russia. Russian Empire imposes Princess Nina Georgievna as new empress. Okay. Bavaria, Prussia. Wow, North German Confederation. All right, there's a whole lot of German puppet states that just got brought out here. All right, so we have Cologne, a syndicalist republic. The Rhenish Republic. North German Confederation, radical socialist, puppet of the Union of Britain. Prussia, syndicalist Prussia, puppet of the Commune of France. Syndicalist Bavaria, Commune of France. Where is Austria? Austria's gone. Okay. Private initiative, boost proficiency. Wow, looks like we're going to have to put back some... Alright, well, we are currently upgrading our forces as well, but that will take a little bit of time. However, right now we have 320 ICs available. Much more than basically anybody else, more than the Russians, more than the French. Once we get our upgrades up, I think we're going to head out. Right area nautical aircraft. We want more aircraft. Air doctrines, perhaps. It's already 1940. Let's go with the 1940 tactical bomber. It's going to be useful for us at least. Japan now controls pretty much all of China, except for the legation cities. Legation cities currently under, Fuzhou, Ningbo, and Shanghai, still under the control of the legation. Very nice. I think we will be guaranteeing their independence. Okay. Okay, we need to produce more infantry here, so 1939 infantry. And let's give them not medium tanks. Engineer brigades, serial runs 4, parallel runs 5. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, once we finish with all these factories, we're gonna have a lot more open stuff. Oh, and let's go with some rocket sites as well. Deploy some medium tanks. Let's see, what kind of terrain are we working with here? Medium tanks, and maybe we'll go with howitzers. Expansion of Hawaii's industry. Oh, once we take back PSA, we probably should take back Hawaii as well. Government announces war reparations in Prussia. Rocket engine has been developed. Excellent. Okay. Old Caterpillar. Let's go with tank destroyers. Goddard. Weapons. Do we want the turbojet engine or the flying bomb?